Hello my loves, welcome to my channel, welcome to another vlog. Today I thought we could spend a cosy autumnal day together. It is currently 9:30. I've never done all of my morning chores except from making my bed before 9:30, unless we've been going out with family during the summer and we needed to be ready by 9, then yeah, I have, but I haven't done it whilst I have been at home looking for a job, doing my unemployed life, living my unemployed life. But anyway, as I said, I thought we could spend an autumnal day today. The weather right now looks like it is summer, not gonna lie. Looks like with the blue skies, it's very dry. It looks quite warm outside, but I stepped outside just a couple of minutes ago and it is a bit chilly. So if I definitely did go out today, I would not just have my sleeves, my arms out. I would definitely just I'll probably just, if I ended up going out today, I'll probably end up just popping on this. Yesterday I popped over to the co-op to go and get some milk, and I had to pop on my body warmer, which I was so about because it was so chilly yesterday evening. I was like, yes. And also this morning I woke up and my room was chilly because I left the window open last night. I normally leave the window open at night. I love waking up and my room being a bit chilly. But also in the last couple of months, it's been quite mid. It hasn't been nice and chilly. And hasn't been giving me, it hasn't been like that autumn cooler. If you get what I'm saying. It's been like normal temperatures when I first wake up. Occasionally in the summer, it has been a bit more of a chilly. I wake up and it's a bit more of a chillier morning. But as soon it hits 9 o'clock, my room is normal temperature at least. But this morning I woke up, the window was open, it was chilly. My legs were cold, and my legs are normally not that cold. I had to wrap them around my duvet, which was really nice. And my head, my head was pretty much covered. Well, the whole body was covered except for my head. It was chilly this morning, and I loved it. People moan about it. I keep saying all over social media, oh my god, it's too early to be starting to think about Christmas yet. Babes, no, it's September. Christmas is in a couple of months. Okay. It's perfect time to start getting bits ready for the year. I hate people when they complain, especially on TikTok, about Christmas decorations. People starting to plan Christmas events. People starting getting ready for Christmas. I just hate it. And I don't know if that's just me being, because I'm obsessed with Christmas or anything like that, but yeah, I just don't really like it. But anyway, as I said, I thought we could spend the day together. How many times have I said in this video, in this intro today, I thought we could spend the day together. So plans for today is just going to have a really nice, cosy, autumnal day at home. I'm going to, in a minute, go make my bed. I've got a video. If you watched my last vlog, you would have known that my video that I finished editing and I was starting to upload at 4:30 in the afternoon yesterday. Round to loaded on time. I cancelled it at 7:30 at night. I just cancelled it and I said, right, I'll deal with it tomorrow, at least live by tonight, because it's got a couple of hours or it's supposed to go live. For some reason our internet yesterday afternoon was rubbish. And yeah, my plans now, because obviously I'm unemployed, I kind of want to be busy as I can be. Well, obviously I'm applying for jobs. My dad, I think between my mum between my dad and my mum. My mum is more understanding on what I want to be, like as content, like a content creator, as doing that as my job. So she's really understanding about that. But I think it goes over for my dad a little bit, because he keeps going, wait, have you not thought about applying for being a pot washer? I'm not being a pot washer. I couldn't care less if it was for money or for not. I'm not being a pot washer. Okay. I'm not being I don't want to be a waitress. I don't want to work in retail. That's not my chosen job, and I know it's some people. It's not a choice. It's just they needed the money. But if you know what I mean, if by next year I still haven't got a job, then yeah, I will get enough next year if I don't have like a job. Then I will do it. It's just it's I don't really want to be, you know, like if this ever becomes my job, I don't know how I'm going to be able to explain it to Diana, but she understands that this is my job. If you get what I'm saying. But anyway, let's head upstairs and quickly make my bed. Let's do a little outfit of the day. So I am wearing this H&M grey beige jumper. I don't know how to pronounce this colour. So it's greige. So it's grey with beige. That's what it says on the website. And I just popped on this grey, like grey t-shirt just because I just thought I needed something that isn't going to stick out too much. Linen trousers, which are from ASOS. The top is the t-shirt, by the way, is from Primark, and then I've obviously just popped on my slippers. This morning, I sprayed the Fabulosa fabric freshener in the Fresh Breeze. I use this all the time, and I am obsessed with the smell. I kind of want to get pumpkin spice. Guys, so one reason why my mum fell in love with this place when we bought it wasn't because it was in Venlo or anything like that, or the fact that she can put in whatever she wants. One reason is the fact that she can have a Christmas tree in the diner part of the part of the house, or the dining room part of the house, and she's always wanted a Christmas tree in the kitchen / diner or dining room from a very young age. Obviously, having a son that is obsessed with Christmas, can't agree more. And obviously, when I do get my own house, that is something that I am going to do. I'm sorry, but I don't care if it's a rental. I don't care if the space is very small. I'm still gonna have at least a Christmas tree in the dining room, in the kitchen diner. Obviously, if it's like a separate, like if the dining room is in, the dining table is in like the living room, or it's open space, and the kitchen's like a very small kitchen, then I won't have a Christmas tree in the dining room. Obviously I'll decorate the kitchen for Christmas and stuff. But anyway, so we bought this Christmas tree, real life Christmas tree. Mum accepts in terms of a Christmas tree in the dining room is if it would be a real life Christmas tree, a growing Christmas tree. So we bought one in a pot because we wanted one which would last us every single year. We didn't want to get like a one that is cut or anything like that. We wanted one that we could grow, hopefully, and yeah. So anyway, at the end of Christmas that year, the Christmas tree was left in the dining room for a couple of months. For some reason, I don't know why we didn't move it. So it died, not died, if you know what I mean. Like it lost all its pines. The pot was too small for the tree. So it's been set in our back garden for like months and months. 2024, we used it for 2 years. 2024, it was completely like gone. So we ended up getting another Christmas tree, which we also then killed. It's fingers crossed. But so ever since then, I've been looking after this little Christmas tree, getting it back to, so we're at 1 year. Hopefully, we can use it again. And this year, I think it might be the year that we get to use it again. So I'm going to show you Angus. I'm going to take you out and I'm going to show you Angus. But for now, it's just for storage. Here is Angus. He's a bit wonky, but that's the reason why we fell in love with him. It's actually perfect because due to his wonkiness, it's actually really, really like perfect because one side of the where he normally would sit, I don't know if he would sit this year, is where the wonkiness is, which keeps it not it's not like a tight squeeze or anything, or it's not like his branches are not getting crushed. And then the other side is like a bit more of an outer, a bit more in a bigger space, because when we put him in, it's a good space for him, but it's like a bit weird. But anyway, as you can tell, he has still got quite a lot more thickness to do. So I'm going to quickly give him a bit of water. I'm going to give him a bit of water. I wanted to show you. I'm just going to move over it more into the shade. That's a bit better. I just wanted to show you the plant food that we use on the two Christmas trees. Well, Angus especially. I do this every couple of weeks. Guys, so I have just made myself a nice hot drink. I made a mixed spice nutmeg frothy milk tea. I don't know what to call it. Pretty much is an autumn goodness drink. It is really, really nice. I made it last year and I made a note of the recipe. And yeah, definitely add, if you don't like it being too strong or anything, you can definitely change out mixed spice with cinnamon or nutmeg with cinnamon, and just have, or you can just literally just have it with cinnamon. But I love it. Just add a bit of sugar in it as well, and it just makes it the perfect autumnal drink. So I also start my brand new book. I want to start it now. I've just finished my other book, so I thought it would be perfect time to start it. Hopefully we can get a little bit into this, and yeah.
Please don't beat around the bush, and I don't want.
Okay guys, my hair today has not been... Okay guys, I've had such a bad hair day today. I don't know why. My hair is so... so flat. It's just so flat. I like my hair with a bit of volume, but I did have a shower yesterday. And this does normally happen when I have a shower. I'll brush it up, style it, whatever, and then 10 minutes later, it will just go. And I'm but anyway, I wanted to let you know how I'm getting on with this. But as you know, I started it today. It is really, really good. So it starts off with obviously talking about Eddie, who is mentioned, and his birth, and how he was born, and so we get to start to know him as a character, which I really find. And then it just jumps to, so it starts off in April 1888, 1887, and then it jumps to 1933 April though. I think it's based in the same. I think it's London. Yeah, in the same area, London. And yes, it is such a really good book. I'm going to read some tonight actually. I'm going to pop on an episode of Gilmore Girls version of I'm not too sure. And afterwards I will read a couple of chapters of this. I kind of want to get this finished before the mid-October, like the first couple of weeks of October. I'm not a huge reader as well, so the reason why I'm giving me such a long time, because some people could get this done in a week, some people could get this done in 2 weeks, where I'm like, I could probably get it done in a couple of weeks. Once I pick up a bit more of like picking up the reading and my reading skills get a bit more faster. I've always been a kind of like a slow reader anyway. But yeah, the wind is really picking up now. We've had some rain. The wind's been picking up some of garlands, which really annoys me. It keeps blowing off the windowsill. So I had to go around and just secure it. So it's secured on one side, but when I secured it on the other side, it just looked really like flat. No matter how much I like lift it up, it just unstuck on one side. So I've just secured it a little bit, just so we're not blowing, like it's not like getting blown about or anything. Like I'll be downstairs, I'll come straight up, and the first thing that I'll see as soon as I walk in is like a pumpkin in the middle of the floor, and then half my garland like wrapped around the fireplace, and it gets me PISSED. But yes, so it is now currently 2 minutes to 5. Today has just gone so quickly. I've been getting on with a bit of computer work. I've uploaded my YouTube video like an hour early. It's just literally just gone over. It was supposed to go live at 6, but I just went like I'm just gonna, because it was supposed to go live yesterday. I just hit like upload, but that was already by 1 PM. It took up until 1 PM to upload. Re-uploading the process at 9:30 this morning, so it did take a couple of hours to upload on Etsy for some prints. If you watched my last video, I mentioned that I want behind above the bed. I want to get some prints about the size of this. So I'm starting to have some luck, maybe for some Christmas ones, because all I've got to do is just get some command hooks, find some frames that I like, and then stick the frames up. But I might stick them up before Christmas, if you know what I mean. So in the next couple of weeks, when I decorate for Christmas, I can't wear like, I haven't got any, like, in terms of the decor that I want to go with, the theme that I want to go with, I haven't really got much or any, so I need to start get collections of bits. It's only, realistically, even though I'm going for a new theme, I've got majority of the decor, like a complete new theme. I've got majority of the theme already. It's just like bits from a tree, maybe even a new tree, because the old tree is rubbish, and just some small bits, but anyway, so I thought I'd get some nice like prints. Ignore this picture. This picture was too big for the frame that it was originally in, so I stuck it in this, and I added this little white background, but the white background is like the picture's being moved, keeps moving. It was straight when it first went in. But I just feel like that would look really, really nice. So yeah, some nice Christmassy prints will go in here. Let me show you some prints that I'm thinking of. Now I'm thinking maybe of getting something like this. So like the realistic, like old Father Christmas.
I hope we don't fail to see the beauty of being